Doing this quick build video. Welcome to the stream. Um, we're gonna do the setup I'm doing today, guys. I'm gonna put out is a dual wield 2H build. Um, First let's start off with abilities. We have ambush, surprise attack, steel tornado, mass hysteria, and siphon attacks. And our ultimate is gonna be soul harvest. On the back bar, we have Dark Cloak, Shuffle, Vigor, Relentless Focus, Rally, and Soul Tether. Um, we're running Max Tri-Step Foods. And then let's get into the armor setup. I'm wearing two Swords of More Colden. You could either do this or you could do two dual Swords of Lecky, and the Swords of Lecky would actually give you more weapon damage if you wanted it. The backhand, we got the Maelstrom Greatsword. We have two-piece Engine Guardian to help with sustain. And then we have five-piece Eternal Hunts Jack. And that is a craftable set. It's 9 trait, guys. Two-piece is Stam Recovery. Three-piece, four-piece is Stam Recovery. I'm sorry. Two-piece is Max Stam. And the fifth piece is actually when you roll dodge, you drop a Daedric Rune like so. It stays up for about 4 seconds. I think that's kind of a good ability to help kite. Um, as far as stats go as well, we're gonna go ahead and buff up real quick. Stat wise, on your DPS bar, you're sitting at 3,500 weapon damage, almost 37,000 max stam, 1,800 stam recovery, 48% weapon crit. The Monday Stone that I'm wearing right now is the Shadow. If you wanted more recovery, you could probably put on the Serpent, and that would help with the recovery as well. Um, I like this armor set. It's actually very good when I want to kite people through like rocks or around a tree. You know, you've got that one guy who's just constantly on you, and you want to kind of relieve pressure because this Daedric Rune is kind of like a Sork Mine as well. It'll root them, snare them, and it does nice damage as well. It's really helpful actually in getting away from one of those annoying little pesky, maybe another Nightblade or someone that's just on top of you that wants to crit rush repeatedly. But let's get into champ points. So we have uh, 20 into Arcanus, 72 in the Mooncalf. I gave up this passive here because you're not gonna. Me personally, wearing this armor set, I don't like sprinting unless I have to. But that is a nice one to have. You can go for that. I put a little bit more into my reduced cost wearing this setup to help manage the stand better. Um, Zero into the Shadow Tree. I put more into my Blessed and Elemental Expert, and that's going to help with Elemental Expert. A lot of people ask why. Your Incapacitating Strike or Soul Harvest, whatever one you have, is going to hit harder. Your Soul Tether is going to hit harder. That all falls under magic damage right now. I have zero into the Atronach. Some people like some of the Shattering Blows. I don't. Um, let's see. We have 100 in the Mighty, 8 in the Pearson, 28 in the Precise Strikes. Uh, this tree right here is very important. I always put 30 into Resistance because those crit builds out there, you want to try to reduce that damage that they deal to you. And then you want this passive here. After you roll dodge, your armor is increased by 660. A lot of people don't think that's a lot. I like anything that's going to make someone hit less against me, so that's why I do that. 100 in the Ellie Defender, 20 in the Hardy, and then I have another 17 in the Quick Recovery. And that's the setup for this build, guys. Like I said, as far as weapons goes, well, the enchants I always put on mines when I do a wield. I have one that increases my weapon damage again, and another one for disease. So it's putting like a dot on them so it reduces their healing. So essentially, we're sitting at like let's say I rally up. So we're sitting at 35. If I proc that enchant with a light attack or heavy, 174. So you're almost at 4K weapon damage with 37,000 max stam. Um, to me, that's a hard hitting build. I would love to actually see you guys try it out and get back to me on it. And like I said, if you do the Lucky Sword, that'll put you at exactly almost 4K, if not a little bit over it. So if you guys have any questions, man, please feel free to hit me up. Let me know if the build's working out, if you enjoy it, and I appreciate any feedback I get. Well, I'm gonna get over to this combat, guys. Thank you for tuning in for this build video. All right, baby, let's get it.